Is it gonna work this time? No, it's not gonna work this time. Let's reactivate it. There we go. Hello again, Case Loki back with, I believe, episode 54 of the Colony. In the prior video, which was just mainly a redesign of the base. What the hell is my mic doing? We ended up with almost a fully completed new base. Well, design base. We still have to ship it out there. I need to turn on lights. There we go. That's better. So we had it mostly designed. We still have a little bit more to do, and I did think about what I designed so far, and that fan is actually way too cold. It's really warm up here, so there might be a bit of background noise, and they're building a new building next door, so you might hear some hammering and shit. But we're probably going to do a little bit more designing on the thing. Is that it? It's just loaded to see what it is. Okay, so this is it. But I was thinking about, do I have gypsum hydrates? The main problem I was thinking about was we have a uranium reactor with no source of uranium and no access to it, so we're going to be adding in another logistics part. Where is it? I always seem to misplace where it is. There it is. Now we just need to find a place to put this. We got all the wheels on. Like, this is mainly probably just going to be stuck in an area and just left there, because we can't really do much else with it. So we have, let's actually just go over everything. So we have 2 smeltomatics to make the metal and such. We have 2 crushomatics to make the fertilizer we require. We have the need for these. Yeah, we're gonna need those. So those are, wait, those are inflatable habitats. We don't need inflatable habitats. We need, well, we do need those, but we also need agroponics. Where the hell are they? There they are. Yeah, I'm just gonna close the window because I don't want to have you guys having to listen to freaking hammers in the background like I've been listening to for the last freaking week or two. So instead, you might hear a bit of a fan. Probably not too much, actually. So, why isn't this going down? Why can't I click it now? Okay, let's just undo it. Don't crash on me now. Thank God. There we go. There we go. So that is our agroponics. They're above the wheels, which is good. And then we need habitation modules. But I think, shoot. Like, we could probably just... What is the... life support? Kerbal Mon's 3.175. But then we have... Where is it? Oh, and I checked into the logistics hub. I don't know if I mentioned in the other video, but the reason it's not being used anymore is because it's broken. Fucking, I'm gonna start sniffling again. Sorry about that. That's probably gonna be a little bit of a problem for a little bit of the video. Every damn time. Where is it? There's... there it is. I'm just trying to think, how big does this expand to? Yeah, we can't jam one of those on top. So what we'll do is we will throw Habitation modules on the sides. Ah, we do have extra space for... I was worried we weren't going to be able to put workshops, because we need those. There we go. Now let's open up this. Habitation. Crew current 3. Max crew plus extra time. Multiplier by that. 3, 1 months. Recycle. Crew capacity 5. Recycle 50, 25, 25, 25, 25. That's by 3. Habitation. Okay, let's see what actually gives us more multipliers, because I actually haven't looked into this very much. Okay, because we're going to need... we're going to have a pilot in here. That's actually... Oh yeah, I lost a couple people. That sucks. So we'll get you. We're going to have 2 pilots. We're probably just going to have max population on this. Well, not max. We'll probably figure it out. Because I recently learned that... scientists make agroponics work better. Come on, go down there. Pilots make habitation work better. And then we'll put engineer in here, engineer in the curbitat, and engineer in here. Because we're going to need a fair bit of engineers, because we're going to have one in each of the workshops. I'll just throw multiple in. There we go. So we're at 9 now. Current crew, habitation of 323 days. So we're going to have to add in more parts to increase the habitation rate. Hab multiplier is 2.5. The curbitat is 3. And then what is... No hab multiplier. So let's actually just check what would happen if we plopped one of these on top. 1.8 years, so that's not too good. Or 1 year, 8 months. 3. Shit. 2 months. Yeah, it's gonna be... what the hell? The pods might have... Certain ones might have it, actually. Because if we can find... Like, this one has no hab multiplier. Shoot. I wish more of these had them, but they don't. What about science parts? Recycler percent. 5 crew affected. Oh, that has life support on it? Cool. So wait a minute. Yeah, this is kind of stuff I haven't looked into, so a portion of this video is just going to be me looking into this, because I haven't actually checked into any of this stuff. So, like, let's see. Only at 25%. And that actually gives another 3.75 months. Is that calculated? Habitation. I'm not looking at the... Or actually just move that over. So that has an 89% recycle rate. Agroponics is a 59 or 50%, 25. Okay. That adds 3.75 months. This adds no months. Fertilizer, replacement parts. Oh, that adds 25% more production to the supplies creation. This adds... Come on. Okay, stay on there. Nothing extra. Okay. Inflatable storage. This it's really weird that this doesn't actually add any hab multiplier. It does have a recycler, but it's kind of ridiculous. Agroponics module. So if I just plop more of these on, yeah, I could just put more of these in here. Okay, why can't I click on stuff? Yeah, we're gonna find some actually extra area to put those in here, because I want to have a fair bit of extra time in here, because the problems we had before, and actually I don't know if we can. No, it looks like we can do that. Is that... No, that's lower. Just by... Okay, let's actually just pop this off, and then pop you off, and pop you back on. No, that's higher. Okay, so we were right in the area where we needed to be. No, come on. There you go. No, that's just a little bit off. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and bring this up, down, backwards. I just want the wheels to be perfect. The suspension might help with it, hopefully. Come on. There you go. And then we need another, what is that, a curbitat? Yeah, it's a curbitat. Okay. We need to bring this, no, this part up. Okay, what is going on? Come on. Back just a little bit. And then hold shift and bring it down just a notch. And that should be fine. So that brings us up to a grand total of 148 days. We can turn those recyclers on and they might actually help us too. It does add a little bit extra weight. And we're only at 1 million now, which I'm very surprised by that. Oh wait, the drills aren't on this. What the hell? Let's actually save you as save backup. I just want to double check what else I changed with the other base I was building. I don't remember what I called it at though, or called it. New colony. Ah. We'll just bring this up, see what it... Don't crash on me now. Yeah, we didn't make much changes. I think we just put the radiators on there. Yeah, we'll load up the other one. Save backup, I think I called it. Save backup. There we go. So yeah, we'll just stick with this idea we have going on. And the pilots I learned actually increase the efficiency of the actual base, so they should work fine for our purposes. Wait. That connects there. I'm really confused now. So are all these lined up? I'm disconcerted. Because wait. That connects there. It should be at the same height as that. Troubles with building shit. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and plop it down on the planet. Oh, let's add the drills back on as well. What drills were we using? We need all 3, that's what it was. That's the green one, gypsum and dirt and hydrates. Oh no, just one more little tick, and that should be perfect. Yes. And then on the outside we will put the metallic ore and all that. We most likely won't even be using these for the duration of this base because we have so much storage, but I just want to have the ability to, if we run into an area that has the stuff we need, we can just go ahead and quickly mine it in case we need some stuff. So that's done. Now, waters and minerals. We can just put those right in the center. And if we're lucky, this should all work out into like a self-sufficient base, able to drive around the planet in a day or two. Or not drive around a day or two, but drive around the planet and be able to supply itself with more resources. We're at 709 most meters per second delta V. And on Minmus, we have more than enough thrust to weight ratio. Is there any other parts that would give us... So we have habitation modules back there, workstations on the back. Do we have any other connection points we can use? Oh, these now. We can use them. This adds... That's the agroponics module. Just trying to think, like, what can we add on to here to increase our habitation amount? No, come on. Snap on there. There we go. And then pop that one on here. I really wish I could use up here, but currently I'm not able to. And most likely we will have to do something about... Actually, I got an idea. Is it a big one? It's a big one. So, if this works out correctly, we can actually get the uraninite and such I was wondering about. Wait. Supplies more. Okay, the. Wait a minute, what? They're both 57. That. I might put a GitHub request in about that, or pull request on that, because that should be different numbers. If we're lucky, this will work. So we need actually 2 of these. Oh no. Oh no, actually. Friggin' nose is pissing me off. So we have the fusion reactor, but it doesn't have options to refine it. Crap. And it actually does produce xenon gas. Let's actually look into that. Ooh. It might have in the past, but it doesn't do it anymore. That sucks. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to add the radiators to the back. So we have we'll have the enriched uranium, which is the main thing we need it for anyway. We can build a new base to get the refine the uranium. Sorry about that. Just I hate having this runny damn nose. It's so friggin' annoying. So we want. No, we want the smaller ones. We can fit 8 on there, and that should provide enough cooling for it. And let's check the weight distribution. Yeah, we are relatively in the center. I might actually... Yeah, I got an idea. What I was planning on doing, we can actually just destroy these once we're down, but because I want to have good reaction wheel control, those are going to go on. So, new colony. Save. Decent. Now, we need to build the craft to take this to Minmus, which is going to be a very, very, very weird craft. I don't know if I should put... Okay. There's probably going to be a... Oh no, I can't put those there. Okay, we are actually just going to shove these into... Where's storage? Wait. Supplies. Oh yeah, we can just store supplies in there. Inventory. No. No. Stop. Don't crash. Don't you crash on me. And it crashed on me. Oh no, it didn't. Decent. So we want to grab that and just plop them off. You can't actually remove them and put them in there. Worst case scenario, we can actually just go ahead and build new ones, but I don't want to have to do that if I don't need to. Okay. We need workshops. I forgot that on the bottom of that area, I'm actually going to be workspace. No, I want the actual bottom part. Integrated mobile. God damn it! It's so friggin' clicky everywhere. Okay. No, get away. Inventory. So we want 2 of these. They're gonna weigh a bit, but we'll be able to figure it out. If not, then we can do something about it. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Oh god, this is so disorienting. Do we have anywhere we can plop it on? I don't think so, but it doesn't matter. So we need fuel tank. Well, no, we need decouplers first. And actually, no, we don't even. Oh no, decouplers first from the body. Those ones are too big. Where's the Robomax? Oh no, they're off center. And we actually have to retract all these wheels. When we're in orbit, we'll extend them all so we can land on them, but right now we don't need them extended. And if when we get there and the ship doesn't work, I will most likely do some alterations off camera and get it landed. So if it doesn't work, don't worry, you guys aren't going to have to watch me fix it. It will be fixed by the next episode, and we'll continue from there. I don't want to have too many design episodes where I'm just doing this constantly. I prefer you guys to have actual gameplay. Well, this is actual gameplay, but you guys get what I mean. So we want this and this. Oh no, I forgot. We need. Actually, wait a minute. So, ooh, I didn't think about that. Nah, it doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. I was going to do a giant shroud over the top of it, but the problem with that is I don't have the space for it. So what we'll do is we'll just do a slow ascent. Damn. Okay, so this is going to be a big fucking craft. We're already past $1 million, and we're going to keep going up. We'll do a different engine because those engines are not going to work for us for the hard force we need. Maybe poodles? Poodles. 25. Okay, no, we're going to need much bigger engines. Okay, that's the best we're going to get without going crazy on the Delta V. This is going to be a weird craft to fly as well. I do believe we'll be fine once we get like out into space, but before that it's going to be weird. Yeah, I don't like how there's no stage that goes to the bigger stage. We're probably going to have the lower stage be the main stage to get us to orbit. Where is it? Is that it? Yes, that is it. Decent. So we'll use the blue engines. It's probably going to be the biggest craft I've ever made. Don't you crash on me. Just want to get rid of that. So it did not work out how I wanted to. Don't you crash. Oh, god damn. Sometimes I get so freaked out by this. Why can't I... Are you like not considered the same craft? What the hell? Okay, so we can't do struts. We'll just have to hope we're lucky enough that this... Oh, it just froze for a second. Okay. So from there, we need to jump up to the next biggest size. We're gonna have to be careful that we don't get off kilter, because if we do, okay, good. It's right in the center. Ooh, 3,000. We're gonna need more fuel than that, actually. Okay, so that's enough to get us to orbit. And we're actually at the max size of the spaceplane hangar. I'm actually surprised by that. Okay, and those wings are too low. So most of our control is going to come from the actual wings. Do we even have enough Delta V? I don't think we do with that current setup. So we are actually going to go ahead and throw on some solid rocket boosters. Yeah, this is going to be my biggest friggin' craft. Okay, actually, I got a better idea than redoing both sides. We can actually just go ahead and duplicate. Whoa, you don't even have enough thrust. 55? Okay, let's just rip you off. 98. So we will actually throw these up here. Throw you and you. Okay, so that should be enough Delta V. Hopefully. But we'll have to keep the main engines throttled down, because if we don't, they're going to actually rip this thing apart. So this is a $2 million craft that's going to Minmus. It doesn't have all its crew on it. Shit. What is the crew? 7 years. That's actually pretty good. So we're going to leave those empty. We're going to put an engineer in the power distribution unit, engineers in the workspace, scientist in the agroponics module, and another scientist in the crew habitat, which brings our survivability to 3.171 years. Maybe I can throw another pilot in here? No, wrong one. Almost 10 years. We're not on almost 10 years. Almost 3 years. So, I can't even look at the top of it now. Okay. This might break the launch pad. So we will have to be careful. I just forgot forget. We'll fix it when we get to the planet. We can just build the part that we need, which will be what is the part we need? I just had it in my brain. We need storage. Oh no, we have a enriched uranium storage. Never mind. I'm freaking stupid. It's been a long day. I only got about 3 hours of sleep. I got woken up at a buddy's place by a fire alarm, which freaked me right out. Hey, it didn't break. Oh no, we gotta slow down. Oh god. Yeah, we might have to go back and attempt to just lock on a prograde. Yeah, we're twisting. We need to strut stuff up. Hopefully we can, because if we can't, then we're fucked. And I might have to find a different method. Maybe a pull method? No, I don't have any attachment points on the front end. Okay, let's just try and strut stuff up. It's just the amount of thrust in this back end that's screwing us over. Come on, undo. You're fine. There we go. So we actually need to do it one by one. Come on. We're doing it on both sides and on every tank. If we don't, the ship's just gonna twist and bend and get all kinds of screwed up. It'd be really impossible to fly, and with just these amount of struts, it won't be too bad for weight. But we might have to come back in again and do more struts. Okay. We might only have enough fuel to get to the planet. So worst case scenario, I'll just go ahead and send a new craft up to refuel it. I need to blow my nose again, 1 sec. Friggin' goddamn bullshit. I hate when my nose gets like this. Okay, that's holding together a lot better. So we will keep thrusting upward till we get through the solid fuel. Actually, we'll bring ourselves just a bit over and bring down our main rockets, because we do not want to hit terminal velocity. Well, not terminal velocity, just crazy velocity inside the atmosphere. Doing a very poor gravity turn because of the amount of difficulty that I'm having controlling this thing. We're already at 300. There, we're back on the western route. I wish I did this kind of in day. Let's see, turn on the lights. Ooh, pretty. Turn off the lights because we don't want to use all our electricity. Okay. So yeah, I think we won't have too much of an issue getting into orbit. And do we only have 2 crew in this thing? Crew. Yeah, why do we only... Okay, we might have to go back, because it seems we only have... Unless they don't... No, they should show up in these pods. God damn it, I hate when this fucking happens. Because I know we put all the crew in. Nothing's changed. Yeah, no crew. Why did you guys all leave? Power distribution, into the workspace. And then scientist in here. That's 7. That leaves us with the required amount of that stuff. So save and launch again. I hate when that friggin' happens. If they're not in there anymore, then I'm just gonna send this and then send out the friggin' crew, because it might be a glitch. Come on, phone, quit being... fuck off. Stupid friggin' laggy phone. Okay. We are at yellow physics. Okay, we got all the crew this time. Just gotta make sure not to forget to bring everyone back from the other base. I kind of clued in on that in the other episode. They'll build their own return craft. We're not sending one out to them. They can do it themselves. And we might have fun with that base. I might crash a few things into it. That might be, I might do a live stream of that, actually. I'm really enjoying doing live streams because it's nice to actually communicate with a few people. There's been a few people that show up to them, but it'd be nice to see more people show up. I think I had like 4 or 5 people, or no, 3 or 4. But yeah, it's entertaining to not just be sitting there talking to myself like I'm an insane person. Even though a few people do comment on the videos, so it's not technically talking to myself, it's talking to people in the future. Oh, come on. These things have a really, really large gimbal. I don't remember the specific amount, but it's enough to easily control something this big with the thrust that is output by them. So we're just going to keep dragging the retro or prograde downward so we can get a nice round or almost complete orbit by the time we get out of the atmosphere. Let's actually just turn right over. We'll bring the uh, the Apo up to like 80. We'll just keep it bouncing around a little bit above 70 till I think this stage burns out. Actually, I really hope it doesn't. It didn't eat up that fuel. Good. We're actually almost at like a perfect orbit in the atmosphere. Okay, let's see. Cool. We probably wasted a lot of our delta V. Ooh, that's not good. Let's use that to try and... Oh, and we can actually probably activate that reactor if I can friggin' find it. Turn on lights. Where is it? There it is. Start reactor. We only need at like power setting 15. Even less than that, actually. 5% should be enough for our purposes. We have supplies for currently 17 days. Damn it. Okay, I'm not going back down. We are actually going to go ahead and just give us more supplies, because I do not want to have to deal with going back down to the friggin' planet, because it should have been full when I left. You guys can rib me on that. I honestly don't care. So we have 72 days to get there, and then when we land on the planet, we can restock. I hope that didn't affect my Delta V too much. I really wish we could get out of the atmosphere so I could lock. We're still too much weight. Hey, oh, we're slowing down enough. We're almost there. Okay, now we will slowly get the craft to drift to that direction. Mulch is going up. We only have a little bit of machinery. Fertilizer we have a little bit of. All of everything is empty, which is good. Okay, xenon gas. Like I really wish that reactor still produced xenon gas, because it would be really nice to have that. But alas, it does not. Like we can probably even drop this down to like 1%. Let's actually do a 2%. That'll generate 40 electric charge, and I could have even turn on the other one, but we won't. Ah, itchy ankle. For some reason, my ankles have been itchy for the last 2 days. So once we get up to 94, we will circleize this orbit and ditch these tanks, because that's probably... The vessel is currently weighing 317 tons. Do we keep moving in Yeah. Shoot. That's interesting. We just need a nice little kick from these back here, and we'll be able to get centered on the correct orbit. Come on. Bring us up to 90. Perfect. Yeah, I'm surprised how much this keeps moving, even though we are in space. We still have... I think we have enough delta V to... Yeah, we can just ditch those for now. So now we are in orbit. And this should have enough control on it now to be able to survive. Ooh, I didn't actually expand that and test it out. Decent. It's just close enough in. So now we have those engines. Let's try and roll ourselves over. Actually, I forgot I have RCS. We have only a bit of monopropellant though, so I just want to orientate us upward. This thing looks nice though. Surprised how well it worked out. Those tanks are freaking massive. I didn't even realize how big they were. So now, whoa, what is... What? That was a bit weird, but okay. Set as target. Okay, so we can't... What is that? Is that like an asteroid coming in, or... Yeah, it's... That's a glitch. I'm gonna broke something. Screw it. Where the hell are you located when I'm there? Let's just actually go here. Yeah, I can actually do it there. I should really get precise maneuver nodes, because just trying to finesse this is quite annoying. So now we need to go to that. Ooh, we'll be cutting it close. So we need... These have a thrust ratio of 0.86, because we have, I think, burned off a little bit of weight, actually. Enriched uranium. 280. That will last for 251 years at that current power rating. What about you? Not landed. Okay. So we'll actually start thrusting at about 2 minutes, because we'll test it at 2 minutes and then continue on from there. We do have, this thing is set very low, so we have a good area of Minmus at year 17, day 155. What day 1? Okay, we have more. Oh shit, I did not pay attention. 25 minutes? Oh, I was using the RCS trying to thrust. So we can probably adjust this and fix it. It's no issue. But after we get into a stable orbit around Minmus, that's probably when I end this video, because we are up to about 44 minutes now. And I'm actually surprised how well this thing's working out. The main test is actually landing it. That looks pretty. Pretty damn awesome. Oh, and I forgot to put actual lights on it. I think I'm probably going to, when I land it, we will start building some lights for it, place them all around, get a nice global, or not global, just bright look to the base, because I don't like it being this dark. What are we at for habitation wise? Home 6 years, habitation 3 years, supplies 72 days. But this place has 26 years. What? I don't understand the habitation multipliers and all that. That base might have 3 people. This place is 7, so if I dropped it down to 3, screw it. It doesn't make any sense. So we probably have enough fuel to de-escalate our speed to the point where we're captured into Minmus instead of being just slingshotted out, which I need to do more of, because I always do like a maneuver from thrusting from Kerbin orbit straight out of the Sphere of Influence instead of using the planets as something to pull you. If you drop in behind a planet, it increases your speed because you're pulled towards it. If you drop in front of a planet, it's going to slow you down because you get pulled. Is it like that? Planets are going this way. I think I'm right, but I could be completely wrong. I'm no Scott Manley. Should just be my catchphrase on all my videos. I probably learned it from one of his videos too, so. Come on, you can do it. Yes. Okay, we're actually going to jump focus view. Oh, okay. We're actually going to use RCS for this. Do we not have... Damn it, I did not mean to do that. Okay, we're just going to get relatively in the right area, and that should be good for now. And then once we get out there, we will do another adjustment maneuver just outside of its sphere of influence so we can get a nice stable equatorial orbit around Minmus, and then we can land. And then pretty much the world's our, well, Minmus is our oyster, or our cheese ball technically, because it's, no, that's the mun. Minmus is made from what is it made from? Mint chocolate candy. So we actually need to... Why are you offline? Damn stupid thing. I don't know why it does that, but once you hit a certain speed... Yeah, it's overheating. Why is it overheating? You little bastard. Oh, that's why. None of the radiators are on. Every damn time. I wish they didn't have to be turned on. Well, they use electric charge, which I'm not 100% sure why they use electric charge. Start reactor. Now, how much cooling do these things provide, though? Because I might not have put enough cooling on this thing. We'll just see. Oh, it's going back down. Weirdly. Well, we'll just see what happens. Ah, yeah, so we can jump this up probably to like 50 or some percent, because these cooled off it nice and quickly. Now they're stable out at a lower amount. Let's just see if it holds it at 150k. Good. There we go. So that means we can bring this up to... Oh, I can't do anything while on this speed. So we don't have to worry about electric charge now. Okay. We still have a ton of supplies left. Enough for 60. Oh wait, what am I doing? I just realized why we have so few, or why our supplies are such an issue. Whoa, why'd you spike? Where's that curb at? Power distribution unit. Start water purifier. Operational. That's not what we need. Stop water purifier. What about you? Start life support. Stop life support. Start life support. Okay, so that's one thing we can activate life support on. But then where are those? Oh, these actually do give you a bit of more life support. I freaking didn't clue in on that. So that means that these should too? No, not much. Or not at all, actually. Stop life support. Start life support. So those aren't doing anything. What are these? Habitation modules, but they don't want to do anything. Well, we'll turn life support on for them anyway. Just because. It might update randomly and then work. That has no life support, no life support. That's a reactor. What about you? Start water purifier. I don't know what it does, but screw it. Okay. Where are we? We're still quite a few days away. We'll get to the Apo for Kerbin, and then we'll do our maneuver setup. We still have a ton of supplies now. We have enough supplies for 130 days. There we go. I don't want to hit that button. Where's Minmus? There it is. Just coming into focus. Nice stable orbit at just not too far out. Just like one of our furthest. Oh no, we'll go right in close. That should be good. So we want to go back to our ship, and this is actually a nice quick little burn. Beer just ran out. That's good timing, because we are almost done with this video, and we still have. I'm gonna have to, after this maneuver, I'm gonna have to shut off the monopropellant control thing till I actually start up the other engine. Because without that, or without the other two engines, I'm not able to. I can't keep wasting all this monopropellant. Well, I'll probably use it in the orbit and all that, and then I could just use the last bit of it for the final maneuvers. And then once that happens, I don't have to worry about running out of monopropellant until I land. Come on. Be nice to have this new base, though. I might actually go grab those other Kerbals and just jam them in here somewhere. But I'm not 100% sure on that yet. Mainly because once we get there, we have an unlimited supply of supplies. Okay. Decent. So we are now at... We're not too far off. We'll be fine. Move that. 10 days in, and we actually have a ton of issues. Oh, it's because I'm time warping, actually. So let's turn off the lights, because I think they're an unneeded thing. Okay. We want to go for the retrograde. Oh, and did I actually... I don't remember if I put... Shit, that's kind of confusing, actually. I don't remember if I put a command module on this thing. Shoot. Electric charge. Control module. Radial probe, decent. I have the radial probe on here. I just gotta figure out where it's at. There it is. Let's just hope we can get to that, and then we'll be fine. Once that works out, we can do other... finish the video there, and then either I'm going to do a live stream of the KSP career. This will be on Wednesday, and this video is for Friday. And we'll do a little bit more on the career and continue on, probably for an hour and a half. And then from there, Monday we'll most likely have more of this, re-landing on the planet, and then after that will be... perfect. After that, we will continue rebuilding, or building that craft that we were working on, that I had to build this to continue doing that because the other base is shaking itself apart violently. Like, I don't want to be rude, so I'm not going to say what I was thinking. Okay, those engines are empty now. Okay, so now comes for... well, no, I'll end it on this point, because we are up to like almost an hour, and I need to go get something to eat real quick. But if you like this video, leave a like. Oh, my mouth is all dried up. Even that snappy sound. But if you like this video, leave a like. If you dislike the video, leave a dislike and a comment. I'd love to hear why you dislike the video. It's always good to get a bit of feedback back. If you want to see future updates by me, I usually update at minimum 3 days a week, but sometimes it's more depending on my mood. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel. You'll get any updates of videos that I post. And I thank you for watching. My name's KSP, and you have a good night.